do have a basketball game that I was watching. I typically when I first get in, I'll get one. So it's the Denver Nuggets versus the Utah Jazz, 1993. That's
Is Karl Malone and John Stockton. I could not tell you who played for the Nuggets.
Mutombo was the only reason that I watched the Nuggets.
Love the big man.
And he, yep, the big man. And he always
I
like
watched
that.
I watched a Jordan game the other day. I watched part of a Jordan game, but all I can find is postseason games. I can't find like a regular season game.
Huh.
Which I guess I'm just not doing my search well enough. And then I watched the 1995 Atlanta Braves game against the Expos because Greg Maddux was pitching, and I love Greg Maddux.
I haven't heard that.
That was 1994.
Wow, I haven't heard that name in a long time.
I love Greg Maddux.
I looked up some information today about Michael Jordan, and everyone that's watching, and you should as well, Jake. Type in Michael Jordan is a jerk. Look at some of the things. There's like a list. There's several lists. There's one, though, that's like the top 15 things. I don't know if you can see it there. But there are some. Did you click? Read some of the things on there. If you can find the top 15.
I found 10.
Okay, maybe 10 then.
I don't know if this is it, though. It says number 10, the forced game of golf. Michael Jordan doesn't spend too much time on the basketboard now. He's retired. I don't think this is the right list.
Okay, he's playing.
Punching Steve Kerr in the face.
Yeah, he's done that.
His Hall of Fame sore winner speech.
He put a lot of people down.
Yeah. Bullying Bill Cartwright.
He used to throw Bill Cartwright bad passes and bully him in practice because
Did he really?
For Charles Oakley, yeah.
Shooting down Rodney McRae.
Yeah, I don't know that one.
That one. Challenging the Chief.
Robert Parrish.
Oh, okay.
They traded Parrish to the Bulls, and Jordan, didn't want to respect him. The Chief was good too. I've done some research on the Chief, and he played until his early 40s as well.
I remember him. I think it was at least 41.
Yeah, 41.
Destroying Muggsy Bogues.
I'm not sure about that one.
And cheating an old lady in cards.
Yeah, that was some of the ones that I read. Some of the other ones were he spit on these cinnamon rolls so no one would ask him for some, like his bodyguards, I think. He bought Charles Barkley $20,000 earrings because they were playing in a playoff game later that night, and he was hoping that Barkley would ease up and not play him as hard. And then he dissed Barkley. He dissed him somehow about the golfing game, and then he dissed President Barack Obama and saying that he wouldn't play him in golf because he had a hack golf game. So yeah, he's a little bit of a jerk.
But he's Michael Jordan. So how is it that he's kind of a jerk? Because they said he was the number one trash talker on the court, but we still I don't know if you like him or not, but I still love Michael Jordan because he has such a great smile.
He looked the part. He was the best player, and I think one thing that helped him is other than doing when he did commercials and Space Jam and all that, when did you ever really see him out? Other than when he was promoting a shoe or a basket, you didn't see him out partying. You never saw him doing a lot of this stuff. There was no social media. He doesn't really have social media now, as far as I know. You never hear Michael Jordan tweets this. I mean, I'm sure he has an official Instagram, but he's not running it. Yeah, I doubt he's putting pictures up of him and his wife in the backyard. You know what I mean?
Yeah. When I worked the red carpet at the Kentucky Derby in 2007, and there were two people that did not come down the red carpet. One was the Queen, because she was in town for that one, and the other one was Michael Jordan. Those are the only two people that did not walk the red carpet.
Really?
I'm like, well, they're
Yeah,
both at that same status, I think.
yeah. Because I mean, Michael Jordan is the greatest player to play, and he's a billionaire as well.
Yeah, and the queen is the greatest queen in the world right now.
Yeah.
So Michael
So
Jordan, though, I mean,
yeah, sometimes when you're just interested, just look up some facts like that. They're pretty interesting.
the Michael Jordan LeBron James thing, I think that's the difference. LeBron James has to really, really, really try to keep his image up
Yeah,
because he's easily turned into a bad guy. And
yeah.
the whole Miami thing was easy to turn him into a bad guy. But
A
with
lot of his
Jordan,
decisions that way, but Jordan,
has Jordan really made a decision that people are like, oh, that's terrible. I can't believe you do that, Michael Jordan. It's when he left basketball for baseball, it was more of like, no, there was more like pleading, like, please come back. Like, we
yeah,
really want you back. And
yes, yes.
he has controlled his
Oh,
image
yeah. But
for
he still has shoes that come out. I mean,
he's still the top earning, like, he makes more money from shoes than any other athlete in the world right now.
he's
And
still the highest endorsement.
it's almost 2.5 times as much, I think, as LeBron James, who's number 2 on the list.
Really.
He's making like $100-some million a year just on shoe endorsements, and LeBron is like 40, 50,
Right.
something
Yeah.
like that. It's insane. And then KD's third, and then Steph Curry's fourth. But he hasn't played in almost 20 years.
I'm gonna say.
But he's Jordan. I
Yeah.
mean, he owns the second biggest shoe brand in the world.